Hi, this is Sharon Bornholt with the Louisville Gals Real Estate Blog, and I have a tip for you today on working with virtual assistants and on the two tools that I love to use to communicate with them. So stay tuned. Okay, we're going to get started here, and I'm going to talk about two tools that I use all the time in my business when I communicate with my virtual assistants. The first one would be Asana, and both of these are free. Now, some of you may not be familiar with Asana, but it's a way of assigning tasks and, communicating with your virtual assistants. The other one is Dropbox, and you're probably going to be pretty familiar with Dropbox, but I'm going to tell you how I use the two for a little bit different purposes. So I'll go ahead and log into my Asana account. Now you can have multiple teams of virtual assistants set up in Asana. If you look over here, I have team 1 and I have team 2, and I've got another team down below. So when you want to assign a task, you're going to want to pick your team, and then you're going to want to pick the person that you want to assign it to. So we'll just pick this particular person, and then we're going to add a new task. So I'm going to come over here. I don't have a project, so I'm just going to come over here. You can see it is assigned it to the person I want it to be assigned to. So let's just call it Demo Podcast. Now that title tells him what the type of work is that I have for him, and then I would typically put down here title, and then I would put Demo Podcast, which that would never be the title, of course, but I would just put the title there. And then if I had any comments, I could put need ASAP or can you have it by Friday? Now, what can happen here is that he can email me back, and I will get a notification in my email that he has sent me a notice. The thing that I love about this is I can pop in a due date up here. So I've asked him about Friday, so I'm going to put the due date as this Friday. Now he gets this task, and so this is not a real task, so I'm going to need to send him an email and say, this is not really a task. So once I have set this up in here and I have told him, what I want him to do, I'm going to drop the actual podcast file into Dropbox. And the reason for that is that there's more, I keep that storage space over there. I want to keep all my tasks in here, and I don't want to have to run out of storage space and then go back and have to delete files. So I put the actual file, whether it be an audio or a video, in Dropbox. And you can see these little boxes up here are, like favorites. You can put different tags on there, subtasks. You can attach files here, which I sometimes attach files. You can attach something from Dropbox. So I can upload my file from into Dropbox, and I can attach the file here if that's what I want to. So it gives you lots of options. And then this is different task actions. If I want to, I could delete the task. I could do whatever I wanted to do with it. Next, I would go over here to Dropbox, and I would go into his folder, and I would upload the file. Now he's a very organized person, so he's kind of set these up, and what I would do is I would put the file in the folder called From Sharon. He's going to tell me when it's published. He's going to put it in here. If it's moved from Sharon into processing, he's going to put it up here. And then I have things in here like Usually, I've got my podcast image. I've got different things that I have in there. I have my intro is in one of those folders. So I hope this is something that you'll find valuable. I really love Asana, and it's actually my VA that told me about Asana. So give it a try. They don't have to be an overseas VA, but it's a great way to communicate with people on your team. If you have any questions, just hit me up, and I'll be happy to answer them. And let me know if you like using these tools and how you might have different ways of using them than even I do.